From AJ and the Predator's reaction to their upcoming bout, to what a loss would mean for both men, these are the reactions to Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. The upcoming fight between Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou is generating a lot of excitement for several reasons. First, it's a significant crossover event. Joshua, a seasoned and highly accomplished boxer, is facing Ngannou, a former UFC heavyweight champion known for his striking power. For Joshua, this fight is a chance to rebound from his recent losses to Alexander Usyk and re-establish himself as a top contender in the heavyweight boxing division. He has previously demonstrated his capability to come back stronger after a defeat, as seen in his rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. A win against Ngannou would not only be a statement in the boxing world, but could also pave the way for future high-profile bouts. Ngannou, on the other hand, is relatively new to professional boxing, with his debut being a closely contested match against Tyson Fury in 2023. Despite losing, the fact that he held his own against a boxer of Fury's caliber has raised expectations for his performance against Joshua. A victory for Ngannou would be monumental, potentially reshaping his career path and establishing him as a serious contender in the boxing heavyweight division. The fight is set in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, a location that has become increasingly popular for hosting major boxing events. The choice of venue adds an international dimension to the event, indicating the global appeal of such high-caliber matchups. After the announcement, Ngannou expressed his enthusiasm for the year ahead on social media, indicating his eagerness to make significant strides in 2024. This fight is a major step for him, especially considering his recent transition to professional boxing. Joshua, on the other hand, responded to the fight announcement in a light-hearted manner, using a meme from the popular video game GTA, humorously indicating his readiness to face the challenge Ngannou presents. Interestingly, this fight appears to have been initiated by Ngannou. Promoter Eddie Hearn shared in a conversation with media personalities Jim White and Spencer Oliver that Ngannou approached him with the desire to fight Joshua. However, initially, Joshua showed no interest in this matchup. His focus was primarily on regaining his status as a world heavyweight champion, rather than taking on a crossover fight with an MMA star like Ngannou. And here's the thing, the upcoming fight between AJ and the Predator is not just an exciting matchup between two heavyweights from different combat sports backgrounds. It also has significant implications for the future landscape of the heavyweight boxing division. The winner of this bout is poised to be in a prime position to challenge for the undisputed heavyweight titles. Joshua is viewing this fight as a crucial step towards regaining his former glory. Having faced some setbacks in recent years, including losses to Alexander Usyk, Joshua has been on a path to rebuild his status in the heavyweight division. His most recent victory, a dominant performance against Otto Wallin, has reignited hopes that he can become a world champion for the third time. Ngannou, on the other hand, made a significant impression in his professional boxing debut against Tyson Fury. Despite losing a close decision, Ngannou's performance, which included knocking Fury down, earned him credibility in the boxing world and a top 10 ranking in the heavyweight division. This fight against Joshua represents a huge opportunity for Ngannou to make a statement in the boxing world. A victory would not only boost his boxing career, but also position him as a potential contender for the undisputed heavyweight championship. The significance of this fight is also amplified by the timing of the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk bout, which is set to determine the first undisputed heavyweight champion since 1999. The winner of Joshua Ngannou could potentially face the winner of Fury Usyk. Despite Joshua's impressive comeback, Ngannou, with his characteristic boldness, has not shied away from attempting to unnerve the former Olympic gold medalist. At the press conference announcing their fight, Ngannou made a provocative remark about Joshua's supposed vulnerability, specifically targeting his ability to absorb heavy punches. Such comments are not uncommon in the build-up to big fights, as psychological warfare often plays a role in the pre-fight narrative. In response to Ngannou's comments, his coach, Dewey Cooper, offered some perspective. Cooper, a respected figure in combat sports and the president of Team Combat League, recognized Joshua's accomplishments and resilience, including his Olympic gold and world championship medals, emphasizing his admiration for Joshua's abilities and track record. Cooper did highlight Ngannou's distinct threat, emphasizing his incredible knockout power. He highlighted the inherent risks for any boxer, even one as skilled as Joshua, when facing a puncher of Ngannou's caliber. According to Cooper, Ngannou's belief in his own power is an important part of his mindset going into the fight, and he is right. On one side is Joshua, a seasoned boxer with proven skills and renewed vigor. Now, Joe Rogan's opinion about Ngannou's knockout power has gained more credibility after he demonstrated his ability to stand toe-to-toe with one of boxing's finest. His performance earned him a top 10 ranking in the heavyweight division, a remarkable achievement considering it was his professional boxing debut. And now, Luke Rockhold is also giving his opinion. Rockhold, a former UFC middleweight champion, is no stranger to the demands and dynamics of high-level combat sports. His perspective is particularly interesting because it combines insights from both MMA and boxing. Rockhold recognizes Ngannou's journey and his fight for recognition, something that resonates with many fighters. Rockhold pointed out Ngannou's fearlessness and unparalleled hitting power, even within the realm of boxing, which is renowned for its striking prowess. This combination of mental fortitude and physical strength, according to Rockhold, could be the key factors in the upcoming bout against Joshua. Arnold Allen also shared his perspective on the upcoming boxing match. Allen believes that the matchup with Joshua poses a different kind of challenge for Ngannou compared to his fight with Tyson Fury. His viewpoint is grounded in the belief that styles make fights, a well-established concept in combat sports that emphasizes how the particular strengths and weaknesses of different fighters can influence the outcome of a match. In the case of Ngannou's previous bout against Fury, Allen suggested that Fury's camp may have underestimated Ngannou. Despite Fury's superior boxing skills, the element of surprise and Ngannou's raw power made the fight more competitive than many had anticipated. Ngannou's ability to put Fury on the canvas was a testament to his punching power, which transcends the traditional confines of boxing and MMA. However, when it comes to facing Joshua, Allen sees a different scenario unfolding. He regards Joshua as a tough stylistic matchup for Ngannou. This could be due to various factors, such as Joshua's boxing style, his physical attributes, or his approach to the fight. Joshua, known for his powerful striking and tactical approach, might pose unique challenges that Ngannou didn't face against Fury. Allen's analysis also points to a broader theme in combat sports: the importance of not only physical prowess, but also strategy and adaptability. Each fighter brings a unique set of skills and tactics to the ring, and the outcome of a fight can hinge on how well these elements are executed against a particular opponent. If we look at the official odds, Ngannou opened as a considerable underdog for this bout with plus 470 odds at FanDuel's sportsbook, while Joshua is a minus 550 favorite. Going by this, if Joshua emerges victorious in their bout, it raises questions about Ngannou's future in boxing. The outcome of the fight could shape perceptions of Ngannou's place in the sport. Despite losing to Fury, Ngannou earned respect for his performance, which exceeded many expectations. This respect could sustain him even in defeat against Joshua, depending on how the fight plays out. A competitive showing, even in a loss, might open doors for rematches or new high-profile fights. A scenario where Ngannou faces Deontay Wilder, for instance, could be an attractive matchup for fans and promoters. Alternatively, Ngannou might return to mixed martial arts, where he has already established himself as a formidable competitor. His foray into the PFL, or a potential reconciliation with the UFC for a big payday, are plausible routes. If Anthony Joshua were to lose to Francis Ngannou, it would indeed be a significant moment in his career, but it may not necessarily tarnish it. Heavyweight boxing is known for its unpredictability and the ever-present potential for upsets. This notion of unpredictability is even more pronounced when athletes from other combat sports, like Ngannou from MMA, enter the boxing ring. They bring different skill sets and styles, which can sometimes offset the more refined techniques of seasoned boxers. Deontay Wilder, for instance, showed that sheer power and athleticism could take a fighter to the top of the division, despite a relatively late start in boxing. For Joshua, a loss to Ngannou could be seen as a setback, but not necessarily a career-defining one. Joshua has already experienced a surprising defeat at the hands of Andy Ruiz Jr., yet he bounced back to regain his titles. This resilience is a testament to his character and skill as a boxer. In heavyweight boxing, a single loss, especially against a formidable and unconventional opponent like Ngannou, doesn't irreparably damage a fighter's legacy. So from what a loss would mean for both men, to AJ and the Predator's reaction to their upcoming bout, these were the reactions to Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou.